Hi everyone, good morning. I was thinking a lot about our weigh-in day yesterday, and the messages are always kind of a common theme, and it's always about if you're not on plan, then you're struggling, right? It's black or white at that point. Emotionally, you're struggling. Mentally, you're struggling. Physically, you're struggling. All of the above. And so I was laying in bed last night. I always get my most creative, best thoughts probably between 11 o'clock and midnight. And sometimes I shoot myself because I don't write them down. I didn't write this down last night, but then I woke up again this morning and the message was just so clear that I did quickly scribble down some notes. And I think this is really important. So if you're struggling, or if you feel like you're not losing weight fast enough, I want you to listen up. This is a really, really important live. So if you have to watch it 2 or 3 times, great. If you have to come back, a month from now, I'm like, oh, wow, I remember she did this video and struggling or feeling like I'm not losing weight fast enough. I'm going to go back and rewatch that. So listen up. The first thing, and you guys probably hate this, the first thing when you tell me you're struggling, my first question is always, why? Why? It's that simple. It's that simple. I always feel like there's a solution to everything. There's a solution to everything. And I fully recognize that quite often when I find that solution, I have to be part of that solution. So the first question, always in Messenger, when you guys message me and you're like, I'm just struggling. Why? Why are you struggling? Why? I'm not trying to be flippant. I'm trying to make you think and trying to make you define it. Because until you define it, you can't fix it. Until you define it, you can't be part of the solution. Until you define it, you can't even find a solution. So we peel the onion, right? Why are you struggling, right? Are you struggling because your schedule is too busy? Are you expecting the food plan to fit into your busy schedule? Let's peel this onion. Generally, it's one of a couple of things, but let's talk about this in a different sense. So I always use 2 examples because they hit the nail on the head. I always use a story about trying to save money, or I'll use a story about visiting your doctor. So today we're going to talk about saving money. Don't tune me out yet. I promise you, there's so much good in this live. So you're struggling. Why? Let's say you came to your financial advisor, right? And you said, dude, I'm just struggling to save money. But at the same time, while you say you're struggling to save money, you keep spending money. I'm going to say that again. While if your goal was to save money, let's say this was a 12-week save money program, right? So I'm telling you exactly how to save money and where to cut here and where to cut there. But you continue to go to TJ Maxx, or you continue to go to the mall, or you continue to shop online on these cute little boutiques. I'm guilty of it. So if you're trying to save money, then why would you keep spending money? If you're struggling to be on a food plan, then why would you keep eating crap food, right? The solution isn't, if you're struggling, to keep spending money, right? If you're trying to save money. The solution, if you're struggling, is not to just keep eating crap food. The solution is to find the solution. And to find the solution, you got to identify why you're struggling. Generally, it's a couple of things. It's not brain surgery, guys. It's not brain surgery. So here's the top couple of things. 1, you feel like you have to make excuses in front of your friends or family. Okay? You feel like you have to defend your plan, the way that you're eating, in front of your friends and your family. That could be the struggle number 1. Struggle number 2, and I see this a lot, and I just feel so defeated as a coach. Here's struggle number 2. You're expecting your food plan to fit into your current lifestyle. Let me say that again. You're expecting your food plan to fit into your current schedule and lifestyle. This one makes me want to hit my head against the brick wall. And here's why. Your current schedule and lifestyle is what got you to where you are now. It got you to where you're to a point where you were screaming for help because you wanted to feel better, you were scared about your health, maybe you had a bad doctor's appointment, or you're just sick of your own BS and you're sick of weighing 200-something pounds. If you're continuing to think that this food plan is going to fit into your exact lifestyle and schedule, my dear friend, you've not committed. You've not committed. I'm not saying everyone, I'm not saying this, had to be as legalistic as I was to hit 104 pounds lost. I'm not. But when I wanted to finally get down to that number on the scale and that size of clothing and just that feel in my own skin, when I wanted to get there, nothing could get in my way. Nothing. Nothing. I packed every single meal in a cooler. I took it to my full-time job. I ate everything on my plan. I said no to people. I said no to my family. My health became the biggest priority in my life. Of course, I was still a mom and a wife. But after those two things, my health became the biggest priority in my life. And again, I'm not saying you have to be as legalistic as I was. But if you're still thinking that you can have all these meetings and that you can do all these things and meet your girlfriends and do all blah, 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 blah. If you're still thinking that you can maintain your current lifestyle and schedule and do this food plan, you need to sit back today and rethink. Somewhere here, there has to be a sacrifice. Somewhere here, you have to change a portion, I'm not saying all of it, a portion of your schedule and lifestyle to accommodate this thing that you are begging to do. Because your current schedule and lifestyle, my dear friend, is what got you to over 200 pounds or over 300 pounds. It got you to a high 100-pound number that you feel gross at. So reason number one you may be struggling is because of a family or friend that you're feeling you have to defend your lifestyle, your own health in front of. Reason number two is because of your schedule and your lifestyle. It's generally those two reasons, guys. It's not brain surgery. And there's always a solution. The question is, do you want to be part of the solution? I can give you the roadblocks. Your weighing coach can get, or your regular coach can give you the road map to success. But are you going to be part of the solution? Who's blocking you? What's blocking you? You've got to define that. It's not enough just to say you're struggling or not losing weight fast enough. It's not. What part of this are you sacrificing? If you went to a doctor's office and he said, Martha, you have to take this one pill for the next 12 weeks in order to fix your thyroid, bring down your cholesterol, have more energy, whatever it is for you, to not feel depressed. I can guarantee it, you would take that pill every single morning. You would pop that pill every single morning faithfully for 12 weeks. Where is your commitment to your food plan? Where is it? Looking at my notes. If you don't take some time to define it today, guys, it's all just a waste. I'm here. Your coaches are here to help you define the specific areas where you're struggling. But again, it's going to come back to two things. Either you're with a husband or a significant other and you're feeling like you have to defend yourself. Then so here's the solution to that. My next question to you is, if you're feeling like you have to defend yourself, are you really having to defend yourself, or are you just feeling a little guilty because you're doing this? And I'm not here to offend anyone, that's never my goal. If you're physically having to defend your healthful lifestyle to your husband or to a significant other, then you probably need a little therapy. I'm not joking, guys. This is serious stuff. I've been around the block long enough to see husbands who either mentally, emotionally sabotaged you, or literally sabotage you. I've had other clients that when you as a female start to lose weight, your husband or maybe his parents start to think maybe you're having an affair. I am speaking total truth here, guys. I have seen it all. I feel like I need to write a book about all this. If that is what's happening to you, please take pause and really think about seeking wise counsel on this, okay? If it's just a situation where you're thinking you have to defend, you're feeling guilty for eating differently than your family, you got to wash that away from your head. You got to take that out of your thought process because that's destructive. I said to another client this past week, and this is a recurring theme, you guys. It's not just one client. It's a million clients over the last 8 years. If you're feeling in your head like you have to defend your meal plan to your family, let me tell you two things. Number one, wow, stop, because you're showing them how everybody should truly eat. You're setting the most amazing example for your family and friends. And number two, you got to stop feeling guilty for doing the best thing for you. You got to stop feeling guilty. Be the leader in your family. Show them what clean eating is. Be the leader to your friends. When you start losing weight, they're going to be like, oh, what's that girl doing? Because you're going to feel better, you're going to act better, you're going to look better, you're just going to look amazingly healthy and have a ton of energy. You know this. So today, step back. I'll give you a little PS, a little added bonus. If there was a third reason why you're struggling, buckle up for this one. It's because you're trying to control the plan. If you're struggling, it's because you're trying to control the plan, and that's what I call freelancing. If you're struggling and not losing weight fast enough, it's because you think you can manipulate this plan into your lifestyle or schedule. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'd love to control the plan every day so I could work in a plate of nachos and a whole lot of margaritas. Ain't going to work, peeps. It's not going to work. Think about this today. If you're one of those people under the umbrella of my schedule is insane, then what you should be doing, maybe Thursday or Friday morning, don't do this at Friday at 7 p.m. Don't do it. But Thursday during the day or Friday morning to like lunchtime, you should reach out to your coach, or you can reach out to me via Messenger and say, wow, Martha, this is what my week looks like, and these are the roadblocks that I have coming up. Because if you do this, then you want to be part of the solution. Otherwise, you just want to manipulate the plan. But if you sent me a message or your coach a message on Thursday or a Friday morning, not at 7 p.m. at night, if you do that and you're looking to the next week and you're like, wow, I have this lunch meeting, I have this dinner meeting, I have this, I have that, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what? Together, we could come up with a plan. Together, we could come up with a solution to your crazy schedule. We could actually sit down and say, okay, this is what I want you to do this day, and this is what you're going to do. And if you need to swap these two meals, this is what you're going to do. Guys, that's what a relationship is supposed to be like. That's why your coaches are here. We're here to help you solve problems, but you have to decide to be part of the solution. So if you're going to ever send me a message that says, Martha, I'm struggling, the first question I'm going to ask you is why? Because you have to define it, and you have to be part of the solution. Think about it. Bye, guys.